I'm Joanna DeChellis, editor of Club and Resort Chef. I'm here today with Rhy Waddington, executive chef of Palmetto Bluff Club. Thank you so much for joining us today, Chef. It's great to see you.
Great to see you.
So you're not at Winged Foot anymore. We're now at Palmetto Bluff. That's a big change. You were at Winged Foot for quite some time. Tell us about Palmetto Bluff.
So Winged Foot for nearly 13 years, played a huge role in my life, but wanted to change and have always loved the South, loved the Kiwa Island area. A good friend of mine, Doug Blair, who was at Kiwa Island Club, told me about this job that was going at Palmetto Bluff, same ownership, South Street Partners, who also own the Cliffs brand, so 7 properties up in North Carolina, South Carolina. And it was too good an opportunity to miss out on. 20,000 acre property with huge development. We have 8 different kitchens at the moment, 4 more on the way. Another 9-hole golf course, 18-hole golf course, 150 slip marina. So it's go, 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 and gave me the opportunity to sort of oversee a really big team, which is what I wanted.
So how much do you do in food and beverage there at this point?
We'll do probably 11 million this year.
Okay, that's a much bigger operation than you have run previously.
Yeah.
So how are you adjusting?
Well, it's such a big property as well, so it can be a 15-minute drive from one restaurant to the other. So it's really about arming the chef de cuisines and sous chefs and really giving them the freedom to run their own businesses, and each restaurant has to run as its own business. As far as the financials, you know, it's a new ownership, so there was lots of changes that happened. You know, we took over on January 1st, so 4 o'clock in the morning, brand new telephone systems, computer systems, POS systems. So it was a challenging first 2 or 3 months, but it's fantastic. We've come leaps and bounds from when we first started, so it's great.
How are you handling staffing? Are you facing similar challenges others are facing in the industry?
I think it's everywhere. We identified early that the cost of living in South Carolina is almost doubled, and that's why they're there. They're a real estate development company, but that also means that our staff can't afford to live there. So, when we realised that there was a housing issue, they actually purchased a hotel, 65-room hotel in Bluffton, and we've turned that into employee housing. So then a strong domestic and international internship program, J1s and domestic.
Mm-hmm. Do you do H2B too?
We don't. We're not seasonal enough, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
It means business, in what was historically our off season in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
But there's enough people now that they don't consider us seasonal enough.
Okay, so J1s become your
J1s, and we're doing a TN visa program as well. So TN is a trade agreement between both Mexico and Canada. So we have a number of sous chefs, management positions coming in from Mexico City.
Okay, how big is your staff?
I think it's about 450 at the moment, and it's growing. We don't have all our positions filled, and it's not just the restaurants, it's the equestrian centre, shooting club, 2 marinas, golf courses, and just a 20,000 acre property. There's a lot of mowing to be doing on, and it's just an amazing place.
Where do you see opportunity within Palmetto Bluff from a culinary perspective?
Oh, well, this is what we're investing. We're putting permits in now to build a central commissary kitchen, 16,000 square foot. It'll be the biggest central kitchen of its type at any club. So a full bakery, 24-hour operation, butcher shop in there. So we hope to have that completed in probably 2 to 3 years. Permitting's going in now. So as far as the growth potential, all the new restaurants that we're going to be opening as well, there'll be food and beverage outlet at the 2 golf courses, the marina that we're building. So there's lots of opportunity to grow. There really is.
How are you balancing that? You're in a new place, you've got a young family.
Mm-hmm.
How do you find the time to do both?
It's actually been a lot easier than what I thought, and I realized when I got there, and it's such a big property and 8 different kitchens, and that means 4 different chef de cuisines and sous chefs, that you really need to create a team and have very specific goals that we're all working towards, and communication's key. We meet regularly as a leadership team, and then every single restaurant itself is meeting 2 to 3 times a week, whether they're reviewing menus, finances, upcoming events. So communication's key.
Absolutely. What has your time with Winged Foot taught you, and how has that prepared you for what you're now doing at Palmetto Bluff?
Networking. I've realized that time at Winged Foot was so special, and so many of those members have actually become really, really good friends who I can lean on for advice, and mentors. Rhonda Vittier, who I did the bike ride with this year. You know, when she heard that I was coming down there, down here to speak, it was a beautiful message this morning. You know, good luck, and we're really, really proud of you. So I think there's that, and then it's the excitement of building those relationships at Palmetto Bluff. You know, and that's already starting to happen, which is fantastic.